But the match of the second semifinal is about to begin soon. It's time to look over the decks real quick, right?
And switching to CintrianLion, oh, Bounty, once again. Without Casimir though, so slightly different.
In the tournament scene especially. And with Fulltiltgwent going on blue, he decides to bring Pirates. On the other hand, Cintrian has Constructs Imposter.
Okay, I fixed the game score as well. Probably need a score on the scoreboard.
That would be nice.
So while I'll doing that, you can talk us through the first moves.
So yeah, with this being a 5p plus deck, Musicians of Blaviken coming right out. Nice draw for Full Tilt, a bit of proactive ship going on. Uncrate, Longship. Plus the Tyclog Hideaway. This is a very nice inclusion in this deck, because this deck can sometimes lack proactivity. Hence the Uncrate Longships, hence the Tyclog Hideaway, Demon Pirate, etc. These things are very good for that initial play, especially on Blue Coin. If you have Musicians of Blaviken on board, you can play Tyclog Hideaway turn 1 because it has a target to click.
Yeah.
Tension opts to play. Yeah, that's a very pushy play, I would say, in round 1. Turn 1, round 1.
Yeah.
Sandor de Bacala, yeah.
Sandor put in Full City. Also, considering Cintrian is playing Toxicologists, good luck with the Compass. Into Otkel, that path will be most likely denied by the amount of extra units you get.
Exactly.
The most changed card of the Balance Council, or like close to that, not really, I guess.
In terms of in terms of volume of change, I guess it is, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, everything changed and also nothing changed.
Yes.
Kind of, right?
Yeah. So.
As you mentioned, that is a very good point. CintrianLion's deck does put some constructs, you know, some with some bad that in Fulltiltgwent's deck, which is pretty much not what he wants. He wants the opposite. He wants to thin as much as possible, but that might not be happening. Compass is very questionable in this matchup.
This is like not the full clock, so you are supposed to find some of your cards, but at the same time, yeah, the Compass say goodbye to that.
It's just cloggy enough, I guess.
Yep.
Rock Barrage also very nice because it moves the Uncrate Longship to the back row.
So in terms of playability, sure, you can still play a few things as full tilt, but Cintrian also has Cynthia, Buhor to throw out into this. Well, Imperial Golem is a construct, so it's getting played for better payoff on Colossal Ifrit.
Exactly.
On Primordial,
but at some points.
You are between like 1 point, and if something like Justiana is missed, 6 points of damage.
Yeah, and also in this specific case, it damages itself, which immediately gives armor to units in Full Tilt's hand. We're already quite armored up, right?
Yeah, missed the Terror, but got Justiana, got Bjorn, so some of extra value generated by the Onslaught's passive.
With the ships being present on the board, Full Tilt was able to play a Demon Pirate without thinning, and he was able now, if he wishes, to play a Smuggler. Lots of armor being generated, but I suppose one of the downsides of Pirates list is, right, you put armor on units in your hand that you want, but at some point, if you're getting pushed enough in round 1, you either pass or you're gonna have to play those armored up units.
Yeah.
Especially them being veteran like Bjorn and Justiana. Puts you a bit in an awkward spot. I wouldn't mind to see a ranged Corsair being played right now.
Yeah. You can
You could technically play Corsair on Cynthia, right? If the random ping hits the wolves, it flips the side. I suppose that's a couple of points, right?
Yeah. If you are crazy enough, you can also play Magic Compass, but they believe that you act. Ah, we actually see that.
There you go.
Oi, 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 oi. Ah,
What
that's well, goodbye to Fall City.
what a compass! Holy.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, you deny the Cynthia value, you deny the Fall City.
Gets the roach out.
Yeah, that as well. Like put in double the points as well. So Cintrian is really put in a position where he must be considering playing golds to catch up. Well, yeah, he will have to play golds, but like thinking what big play he's making if he's continuing here.
It's a very good compass, actually.
It's insane.
The way the clog was happening, this is a good compass. I think Full Tilt should be pleased.
So yeah, the Sandor is shuffling card into your opponent's deck, not to the bottom. To the bottom goes the drone.
Cintrian's probably doing math, but I
Cintrian,
expect the pass.
yeah, rope till the end, but decided that nah, I'm not.
27 points in 2 cards is simply a bit too much. So Full Tilt kinda should be satisfied, right? He got armor on Bjorn and Justiana. How's the Terror as well?
He of course still will be short on the compass as create your legendary peak. Most likely Cintrian, yeah, will find the toxicologists, and that would be more than enough. But look, found Terror, found card troll, so in terms of getting clocked, he cannot really complain.
These are some solid mulligans for Full Tilt, especially Cat Troll there. I think he wished for a Fabian, but that would have been ideal, but better than nothing, I say.
Just pass.
Yep.
He is resistant to some of the damage from things like Colossal Ifrit due to the armor generated, but at the same time, like Bjorn kinda loses his armor, Justiana loses her armor. Terror of the Seas didn't really generate any yet.
Gonna be an interesting round 3. Cintrian is deciding what to play. Oh, could be a Toxicologist just to get ahead. It's a useful card, and I don't expect. I mean, Full Tilt's not going to be able to thin enough. He's looking at Fabian, right? Fabian's in the deck, and it can thin a card.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough, right? Compass, unless I'm missing something. If he can get like
well, if Abduction is getting played, if he plays Fabian
into Raiding Fleet, perhaps it's enough. We'll see.
Still should be short by 1, especially considering that there is a second Toxicologist.
Well, Fabian in hand, and there is a boat in the deck. We pulled from Fleet, very nice. Does he even take mulligans? No, right?
Yeah, no reason, I guess, going for that Corsair. As in,
pretty much. Very good draws for Full Tilt in this final round. And Cintrian does get the Colossal Ifrit, does get the Primordial Dao, Construct payoff. Enraged, yeah. It's available.
There is everything, it's just I'm looking. You have a gold tutor and another gold tutor. And 2 golds, like unit tutor. It's fine, but it's a fine margin. As in, you have to decree for a bronze, basically.
So I do believe that now Full Tilt will be able to pull off a compass, right?
So we do see insta abduction. Cintrian also cannot risk somehow losing the drone and then having nothing. As in, if Full Tilt decides that he's not getting a compass and plays it discarding everything out of the deck, your abduction is basically dead, or you'll have to search for that toxicologist. But yeah, now with Vabjorn taking out 2 cards in one go,
I think it's enough.
yeah, shouldn't be able to counteract
Deny
it.
compass, exactly. Ups the control there, just setting up the order ability. Why not? Well, at this point, as Cintrian, like, what do you play? Psychologist?
Yeah. I guess you're forcing, like, take the... Although, is there any way to... Nah, you don't have any graveyard interaction to put more cards.
From what I see in Cintrian's hand, I think that's about it for clogging.
Yeah, so...
It's exactly enough for full tilt.
Reasons for the feeble of heart!
And Great Warrior, of course, getting hits here a little bit, so... Unfortunate, Infusion works. We've seen beautiful Infusion on the Snowdrop yesterday. Like, you Toxicologist her, and then NR Witcher Mentors just draw in and ping her back.
Right.
Nice to see.
All right now is Cintrian. It's really not the greatest. You can use a Enraged Ifrit to kill Uncreate Longship, I suppose.
Your Colossal is a single use and decides to just take the Longship and Fanthimer value. Not all units, no Hjalmar in this list, so... Well, there is a compass, so it can be anything, but you cannot rely on that, so might as well develop an extra engine on your side. The problem is, everything is armored, everything outside of Feral Bond and Frey's Blessing and Compass.
Suppose he does deny a ship just now, so a Freya into a smuggler is not going to spawn the other copy just yet, right?
Yeah.
Blood on the sea. Thunder on
So,
the seas.
after Freya is getting played, Oathkill is indeed active.
Yep.
If you develop Terror of the Seas, it will be most likely
Alive.
dealt with as well, because there are...
Heatwave, Ifrit, yeah. You could use the ability of Terror of the Seas immediately, right? Which puts it at 4, which kind of denies some of the value, right?
Yeah.
If you immediately use the ability of Terror of the Seas, which makes sense.
Okay, Cintrian is trying to deny the Cataclysm spawns. He has no other reasons to preserve this ship, as in no other play of his depends on it. Full Tilt just wishes to have a ship as big and tall as Cintrian's.
Yeah, exactly. Cintrian has the superior ship. Could technically use a compass to kill this ship if he so wishes, because there is an infusion for Cataclysm on it.
So no Oathkill, instead goes for Tier, has 1 res, and also protects the Tier to like 9 efficient power, so Enraged doesn't take it. You'll have to Heatwave if you don't, and you don't. Ah wait, no, this is first form, sorry.
Pretty much,
I was a bit too excited about that for a minute.
And now with the Imperial Golem damaging itself, that's just more armor for full tilt, right?
Yeah.
There's also 3 damaged units on Cintrian's side, so he can pick what to play out of bronzes. Yeah, this is a lot of armor.
This is a lot of armor.
Even gets the wolf back.
So this is a proper fight. Most units didn't damage. Like there is a heat wave. This is a fight. We are not really playing proactive points.
Yep, very reactive. Very reactive. Lost Illiterate, as you said, only has one turn
This
before
is
it gets
nice.
removed.
This is nice to
It is.
steal the wolves. Justiano, of course, might try to snipe it back.
Exactly. Well, this is either a Bjorn or Terror, right?
Yeah.
I think that might be a nice little Bjorn.
What
Exactly.
is not on any maps.
Fulltilt does have a bit of an advantage in terms of points just now. And with all the tall units being armored up, it does kind of, yeah, fit very tall, so fair enough.
You see Matol making claims that this is a crazy compass on 10-minute delay, so the surprise is inbound that the compass actually gets
Yeah.
through.
They're about to find out. All this could be a, I mean, it could be a Justiana, funnily enough. I think playing Justiana first and saving the boat is better because you get the snot.
What's your... your raiders are actually active. More armor,
Yeah.
although there are not too many things to hit, so... And the one thing you want to hit, you'll
Justiana
have
right
to...
now?
Yeah, Justiana first and
You could play Terror this season, lose a point if you hit the Imperial Golem, right?
Yeah.
Like that might make more sense. You lose 1 point, but you save from Heatwave using on a 6 instead of an 8. Yeah. This 1 point loss is fine. Yep. Well, Fulltilt takes it.
Will he
See
snipe
if
the
he can get
wolves?
the wolves. Yeah, that's the
let's
question.
go. This is the Gamba. Eliminates extra unit. Okay, and
He does.
gets there.
Impressive.
Only
1-0
primordial.
full
This
tilt.
looks like a puzzle game from Thronebreaker. One golem or like one construct against an army that had to overwhelm
Exactly.
it.
That's a very good analogy. It looks pretty much like that. Well, full tilt, game 1. Impressive display by Pirates. Very good
Wow.
compass, and he got some nice draws with Fabian raiding fleet. They aligned quite well. So that managed to get him game 1. Why not? Very nice. On blue coin too.
Chris yesterday because yeah, there is a meme of him and the Pirates when he was playing it in the tournament. But Pirates is his like the if this Echo deck is the masterpiece of CintrianLion, then yeah, Full Tilt just a pirate player to everyone. Pirate
You
player.
do see the
takes
Musicians of Blaviken in hand. Oh, what's that about?
it. Yeah.
Well, turns out it's just the B stack. Not much else.
The mysteries of this world.
Okay.
Instant Redea on the back row. Fulltilt did draw the Siege with the final mulligan, which is one of the cards he really needs to draw, right?
Having double
Very
Siege
important.
Master, as you mentioned, you have to draw your so-called thinners. There it is.
Yep.
Pretty
So
decent.
far it's fine, right? So far it's fine. Both
But-
hands are fine.
Yeah, what is Cintrian doing? Playing a Shoop now, but yeah.
Why is he
this
playing all his good cards?
This is the.
Why is he going
Although
out?
Rade is not going to the graveyard anytime soon, unless Full Tilt goes into the pinging mode very fast. But yeah, you need Shoop in the graveyard. You need some Echo cards in the graveyard, and you're set for life. Ah. Resilient, something to play
Interesting.
around is the boiling oil, of course.
Exactly. There is a single copy of Boiling Oil, but that might be very important. The Redanian Agent drop is very nice because with Ravanen you can kind of manipulate the points on your units, the power of your units, so you can pick and choose in a way the units that will come out from Ravanen.
Okay, so we see the Echo picked up, and a sword gets what's its Redanian Agent in it.
Yep.
So,
Also just a deny value, I think.
But it is also like when you leapy, it goes back into the deck. It doesn't even get zoomed. And the control sword is good against all the siege engines. Most
Yes.
of them. So yeah, all the zoo, all the sea serpents, musicians, wolfpack, king cobras are in the graveyard now. Unlucky for trees to be at this animal farm as well, but some sacrifices must be made.
Exactly, and 2 Echo cards also went to the grave. You have Delirium and you have Erendite in the grave. I'll be coming back, no problem.
And for Delirium, it's also a nice bonus.
I pass on
Exactly.
every 10th round.
Game is a bit laggy for me, like there was a couple of shots from Ifrits. I hope it holds up, but something's up.
Well,
Hopefully it goes smoothly, but the Siege Masters were also like delayed one after another, but hopefully...
the tournament line doing its thing. Possibly.
Possibly, it might just have some PC issues it needs to solve as well, but didn't look into that. But yeah, don't be surprised if someone takes an action and the pink is delayed by the second. I noticed it a couple of times now. But yeah, Cintrian also got his Morkwork, so while playing a 3 tempo Lippy, he still has a point advantage, but yeah, look. Nothing you can do about this Morkwork. There is the Shoop Knight that is not resilient anymore.
That was a beautiful boiling oil. Beautiful. Paired with the Ballista, very nice. Well, Cintrian continues to play cards in round 1, which makes sense. Erendite keeps sticking. It's the round. Very nice. Shame about Shoop, but that's fine.
Yeah, and well, the siege wasn't committed, so it was kind of high. Full Tilt also played Agent and Envoy, so not the most tempo plays. But yeah, quite an easy win for Cintrian in this round 1. He has his Corrupted Flaminica, he gets his Shoop. So only one card that it shows at the moment in the deck. But you have Magic Compass, you have Hand-Guided Sword, so you will be fine with your draws. Unless somebody plays like a funny meal card or 2, then you're sitting with like no deck. Oh, you know.
I think it's still fine. I think it's still fine. Cintrian should be good here, and the push makes sense, right? There is a siege in hand. Full Tilt managed to draw Radovid, Henselt, Baron, and Siege, and AA. Very, very good hand for Full Tilt. He's missing Ravanen, but that's about it.
Okay, another day, another Shoop. This time not into Resilience, just answers.
How is that possible?
Siege comes down. And yeah, this is the Delirium. And look at the value of this discarded Delirium.
Solid Delirium. Very good.
Like, you have cheap beasts, so you can generate a lot of rain. Although at the moment rain is like playing into the range throw into Trebuchet is not what you want to see. So Hjalmar Seawolf is the option.
It's a Focusia in the grave, that's a beast, right?
Ah, yeah, so that's just a nice carryover. That's why Cintrian took it, Hjalmar over to Fuku, just to grow his Flaminica.
Yep, there is a Baron in Full Tilt's hand, but for that you need kind of Vase. You need to be able to respond to Flaminica, which is... I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Kimbolto, Volta Sprite is ready for Henselt.
Meanwhile, Full Tilt playing the usual siege engine stuff with Siege, spawning a battering ram. Essentially, CintrianLion is forced to play in now. It's only a matter of what he plays.
Yeah, you have to drop at least 2 cards.
And the nice part about this deck is that he has several options, right? He decided to play the Handguide Sword and destroy the Siege Engine value early on. I think the Handguide Sword does enable Radovit possibly to live. Hence, we're about to see a Compass, perhaps. Squirrel, not much value, right?
No AA at the moment in the graveyard, so yeah, you can wait. Otherwise, with a point gap like this, you might take it. Okay, so we go for the compass. We are putting the last missing piece into the graveyard and later into the draw pile.
Now, what we play?
That's a good question.
Being honest, Kambi would be kind of funny.
Everyone is like in chat should be going Kambi, play Kambi. Yeah. We only know Kambi, but no, double Hjalmar is what we're seeing here. Is it really the best option for the killing?
I'm not certain, but is this placement kind of enables Henselt to generate a fair bit of value, right?
Yeah.
Onager in hand, sure, you don't really want to be Onager in the end, but hard for Full Tilt to get ahead, obviously, but
yeah.
He will be able to catch up regardless. It's not a matter. It's only a matter if he can get ahead, which I doubt it, but we'll see.
It's full Henselt full leader, maybe.
He might be doing the math right now, but it's possible, but the time is ticking. He doesn't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, you're not clicking all of it. And this is basically just sacrificing Onager if Cintrian decides to play, but no reason to.
He decides he's had enough. Because now he secured the last say, and that Flaminic is going to be humongous.
Yeah. Nothing you can do with it as
20
full
plus.
tilt.
Yep.
Should it be like 30 points? I wonder. I haven't played this list in a while, so Cintrian maybe modified it a little bit with the balance council changes. Although I'm not sure if anything hit it. Okay, so full tilt goes for AA, Ballista and leaders. I guess the math has been done. 6 and then 3, yeah. Kind of makes Henselt Fault Sprite very slow.
Unfortunate, it's just even. He's gonna have to use the final leader ability. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, you have your Henselt. Doesn't compare. Without leader, it definitely doesn't compare to Corrupted Flaminica.
Have a Baron too, but no last say.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, perfect draws for Cintrian, right? He really got what he wanted. This Erendite is big.
Yeah, the squirrel is useless, but other than that, you
even discard the squirrel. Interestingly enough, I mean, I don't know if it's good, but it's a funny line.
Yeah.
Probably not. Because we'll be putting some, we'll be putting some units on the board, so it's probably not worth it.
Man, this hand-guided sword against Siege, answering like three different threats in 3 different rounds. Pretty good card to have.
Exactly. Like, you play 3 times. What a beautiful deck.
Okay, so we go for another compass.
What's it gonna be this time?
Different Hjalmar. Now you have tall units in the graveyard to throw. No need to clash. Instead, decides to throw something from distance.
And once again, it's beautiful because it kind of denied value on the Carrack Marine. Plus it plays low to the ground, so it doesn't really get damaged too much. But there's not gonna be a lot of damage left because this Onager plus Henselt is pretty much nothing. So this game goes to Cintrian. Really beautifully played.
Yeah. I kind of
Sequencing was
wanted
right.
to see this deck more in action, but I guess I'll have to hope that Citrian wins and goes into the final if I wish to see Echo Paradise, because this victory comes relatively easy.
Precisely denying the Baron value by simply killing him, I guess. Wow, what a cleanup.
Yeah. Oh, look, 2 3-point cards in hand.
Well, Fulltilt's a believer, I'll give him that. He continues to play.
Yeah.
Fair gameplay.
He wants to make Foltest proud. Ooh, almost 30.
27.
Okay, 27. Yeah, not bad.
Close game. Close game.
Not bad. So this is 1-1. Well done by Cintrian on his favorite deck. As he was in chat, he mentioned that he got to 2650 for 3-4 seasons in a row with it. Nobody went to fact check, but yeah, he's jamming it a lot. But it doesn't hit the same as the Siege with like, oh, this is an engine, it pings.
Precisely. This Symbiosis list has control, but it's kind of limited, you know. It doesn't have the flexibility of Stockpile, not by no means. It have the GWENT Canal with Rebuke, with the Circle of Life. It does help with the reach to destroy some units. But it's not that it's without control, it's just that it's kind of rigid, right? You need your pieces to align. He does choose to play it on blue coin, which is interesting. No Quinn in hand that I can see.
Yeah, so you have your call, but this call is like having a few targets.
Let's see if he just jams it round 1. He doesn't exactly, and this is a good play, I think.
Yeah.
This just gives him reach.
Kinda sets up something for the Sandor kill.
And well, the Forest is a very useful card with Cintrian playing kind of a semi-clog list, right? He might need to clutch to that call the Forest and use it at only like for a critical unit.
Okay,
I don't know, maybe he's forced. Maybe he's forced to play it now. He is. Quinn.
Yeah, so removing a status unit is no problem, as there are a lot of treants, a lot of vitality, so you can hunt with your pack at any moment, basically.
Correct. Very good thinning, honestly.
I will need 3 agents on her at all times.
Now, yeah.
And with that GWENT Canal Guardian dead, or Heatwave rather, it's not possible for Full Tilt to remove this Sandor in 1 turn.
So, are you locking it?
I don't think it's a good lock, right?
Yeah.
Chooses to play the Echo card, why not? Get some value, start to generate points, which is what this deck really does. And Sandor's already at 8, right? Yeah, if he chooses to lock it, fair enough. Not before it generated some value for Cintrian. Cintrian has a fair bit of reach right now. Like, Living Armor is just a card to play. Hunting Pack, just a card to play. Yeah. If he's forced, he can play Primordial Tau. It's not the end of the world, right?
Yeah, it's kinda nice to have as a point slam card in the end, but it's not really your biggest win con.
With Imperial Golem 13, yeah, very nice.
Yeah, kind of funny though at the same time. You put it there and now you're just sitting it back. Yeah. So rude.
It's an interesting choice because that golem was a bit of a clog, right? You kind of unclogged the clog that you made. In a way, right?
Yeah, and unlike the quadruple echo deck, You are only playing this abduction one more time. You did put the false city into the deck. So your
Right.
drone is like could have picked me. I'm not I cannot come up with a reasoning, but I'm very rusty with actually playing Gwent, so there might be
Hey,
something.
you're telling me.
Yeah, I know. We do appreciate you to still maintain interest in in interacting
course.
with Gwent. So yeah.
Of course. Matol's doing a good thing, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. You see living armor being played, expected. He has CintrianLion managed to draw a lot of those pushy cards, you know, just play, don't think. Doesn't really mind playing. Benno, if he needs to, right? He has what, the decree left? Our tactics. Buchurt. Yeah. Okay, if he needs to, he'll play it. Because he's managed, like, even with the Noquin on board, he's managed to stay ahead, right? Or at least keep up. Which is no small feat against Symbiosis.
Yeah, I guess Full Tilt kind of played Circle, the Echo. Now he's getting into it with Nayat plays.
Yeah, Fledgling. With Bondkeeper and Fledgling, he's getting... It's a bit late, but he's setting up the points from Symbiosis.
Okay, so Cintrian actually goes for the Royal Decree early. And goes
Nice.
into the control option.
This is a lot of thinning, like... Lots of cards. Four cards being thinned at once, right?
Yeah.
Very,
Yep.
very impressive. Just to leave the Fledgling alive. It's ahead, he simply wants the points. Might be seeing a Rebuke now. I think Rebuke should really get ahead.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you need a rebuke at
Need
some
it,
point
yeah.
for the Colossal Ifrit,
Colossal,
because Colossal
exactly.
Ifrit is not a nice thing to have on your opponent's side of the board, alive and ticking every 3 turns.
Especially with the amount of units you're spawning on your side, right? That Ifrit has to go. If you're full tilt, you really have to get rid of it.
So, yeah.
Once again, he is like 10, 11, 12 points ahead, but that Dao is playable.
Yeah, this Roderick is kind of playable as well.
Exactly. This construct deck has a surprising amount of push, right?
Yep.
See what he does. I do expect him to play in, correct? Yeah. 12. It's already at 12, right? Lots of constructs being played. With the Enraged, with Living Armor, and now Primordial. Forced to Mahak and pass. Now, he might even be forced to play Ethne, which would be catastrophic, I think, for full tilt.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
This is a very good pull for full tilt, because if this Giant Slayer stays alive,
No mercy!
no it won't.
Okay.
Oh, yes it will.
It will.
Oh,
6 is the worst you can get
Yep.
as the Imperial Golem.
stays alive. Ahead, sorry. He stays ahead.
Yeah,
but
stays ahead.
Giant Slayer, yeah. A bit unfortunate for Cintrian. Like, his Imperial Golem was bad. Not that it mattered, it was bad. Bad roll. And also, Full Tilt managed to get Giant Slayer on the board to stick. It's an additional 4 points. It's not a small thing. It's like half a card, pretty much.
Don't really want to draw the whole series. Doesn't.
Right now, Full Tilt's struggling with the draws, right? With those semi-clog things happening, and it's just bad draws. Also had to play the Echo, which came back. He's missing. Isengrim's Council is missing. Simlas, right?
Yeah.
Of.
Didn't get
All the
breaks in
golds.
it earlier. And now he's getting an additional supply of Giant Slayers. Of course, they go to the
Bottom.
bottom, so you're at least not top decking them, but
Well, if you're Cintrian and you want to think positive, at least this Giant Slayer provided some activity for you, right? Oh, this could be a good lock because of the burn, I suppose. That is an option.
Nothing you can
It's
do
full
about
tilt.
that.
Yeah.
You
How much
also
you can do
have
about
like frog maintenance season, so you need 2 targets. Mahakam Pass is not traveling into the next round, so makes sense, but this imposter.
Let's see if it's worth it, right? This is a 20-point difference, so let's see if it pays off.
Not for now. The abduction is happening. Nothing you can do with that, as well as gift player.
Is this just a rebuke? Or is he forced to play Ethna?
He's losing a lot.
He's losing a couple of points, but a rebuke is enough, but is it a wise play is the question, I guess. Yep, he's thinking the same thing, I guess. I suppose a rebuke is fine, keeps him ahead, and if he's forced to, he'll play Ethna.
Yeah, I'm just straight. Ain't you supposed to like move the frogs away?
I guess the frogs are good in the chance that there's a colossal Ifrit.
And just
Yep,
that
she is.
the frogs
Yeah.
provide a lot of boost.
A lot of points.
There.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. 2-0.
Yeah, not,
Incredible.
not even close.
Yep, status. Holy moly, the imposter value. Crazy.
Yeah, so
What an impressive turn. Like, that's an impressive turn of events for this construct list.
yeah, so
Whoa.
Cintrian is on the match point. Full tilt
With
needs to.
Military. Wow. Very impressive list. Like, the way he managed to flip things around and 2-0. The final play. Oh, that's quite spicy.
Yeah, so Cintrian yesterday reverse swept Military of Mayamon, and now he has Military of his own to win with against this gift and against Siege. Yes, this is
Against
another
Northern Realms, yeah.
mirror. Let's go. Military versus Siege. And if you have some time for reading, there goes the military text. You cycle the card. There are occasional new players watching tournaments, so good to showcase cards occasionally, but you basically rotate it multiple times. Cycle, 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 and the numbers grow. You spawn units of higher provisions. You get your final play carryover in terms of a bigger boost. But you'll
Right.
see.
Yeah, all in due time. I think we'll see a fair bit of military in this game.
When I revealed Griffin Witcher Mentor, like what, 3-4 years ago, the reveal campaign for Witchers was, I didn't really expect it to be like a centerpiece. Okay, it is a military deck, but she's not working without the mentors. Like
Yep,
the mentor is
crucial
more,
card.
yeah,
You're
crucial
right.
card
You're
for
right to
this.
point it out. You're right to point it out. It's so important. The more you shuffle, the more you win, I guess.
So some cards just take a longer time to get the support. And now the only support coming is in Gwent 2, surely.
I'm just a messenger.
For the next
That's a-
cycle of cards, that's a lot of cards.
That's a thought. That's a thought. We do see Envoy being played. It makes sense early on. Istrad as well. The cards you want to play early on generate as much value as possible. Working board being played, fair enough.
Yeah, so This Redanian Secret Service at 7 provisions is still being played, as the thing in here. Insta unlock for Snowdrop. Snowdrop, of course, is a neutral card, so you cannot pincer maneuver for it. So you can.
In a roundabout way, you manage to get
Yep.
Snowdrop purified, and you thin it quite a bit, and you set many things up at once, right? Because now you have Snowdrop, you have Istrid as well. Can't answer 2 things at the same time.
And since there is no toll punish, hard removal. Well, there is the Margarita. I guess you can teleport the Purify. If
Oh,
it
that's an idea.
If it comes to it, shouldn't be alive on this
I
turn.
pass on every 10th round.
Istrid's ability being used, and we do see a Priestess being drawn. Something tells me that might get mulligan.
Yeah. So there is still like too many units in deck at the moment to hit all the pieces you need, and you basically want every turn just to draw the Priestess and Military.
Gentlemen,
Just to, oh my good lord, that is a lot of points. And just to miss the knickers.
Now look at this deck. Just Mentors, Priestess and Military. But no Military has been done yet.
Exactly. In 2 turns, he managed to thin like 5-6 cards. Which is the pivotal point in this round, I think, because the difference in points is massive. Full Tilt feels forced to continue to play in. Because there is a lot. Onager is generating lots of points. Just to use a leader ability, yeah. Makes sense.
And yeah, that's what I meant by like lacking the interactivity here on military spot. You see the Onager, you see Ballista, more things might come, and there's not much you can do about it. You just put your own points. Hey, Onager is pinging Snowdrop a bit too much for Full Tilt's liking, most likely.
Still, it already pinged like 10 times.
Yep.
Even if it's hitting armor or if it's hitting Snowdrop, it's already generating a lot of value on its own. Might be a mentor time.
Yeah, double teleportation is waiting for that, and
Doesn't draw the Priestess, but he does get the first Military.
so
There it is.
you kind of want to kill it, but this hand is not allowing it, so instead the Snowdrop gonna be removed from the board. Still not enough to get ahead.
Very, very good Baron. Really manages to put him back into round 1.
Are we going all in and trying to snipe the... No. I guess he just removes the units from the board.
I think this dies. Yeah. The armor on Knickers and Siege Masters kind of absorbed some of the damage.
So now the charge generation starts.
Nah, fake elven news.
Reasonable high roll, like
Very
create not
nice.
high roll, but yeah, you are non-devotion deck.
Very nice roll, honestly. 6 points.
So 6
Fair
points
enough.
is fine. So the
Not
last
full
leader
tilt.
charge. Ah, wait, yeah, he still has a card to play.
Still has a card to play, and he did commit a lot of leader charges, etc. But I think it's paying off right now. He's managed to stay ahead.
And it's all for me grog. Me noggin grog.
So Cintrian also probably knew that second teleportation might be a bit too much to ask. He also
Instantly
had
playing Adalia.
Adalia
There are
and
things in
the
the
Mentor.
universe
So
you go,
which
lad.
even the
Quick now.
sages have
Retrieve my
not
bolt.
dreamt.
you're fine with the bad specials stuck in your deck because, well, you kinda want to draw only those 2 units. So yeah, it's already boosting by 6, and there was what, 7 charges on the Priestess.
Right, right. So, and there's still a mentor to play, right?
What do we have here? Nilfgaard Florins, eh?
Problem is, now you're in a
Be
position. Yeah,
yourselves.
you can play it.
Only better.
It gets a bit dicey, right?
To actually
Because of
keep
the-
the Priestess.
Yeah, because of Vernon Roche, right? I mean,
Right.
Full Tilt doesn't know what's in hand. He might
Yeah.
think there's some kind of card that gets Centurion ahead.
Yeah, with the pinks, I don't
Marine,
think
yeah.
anything does it outside of the Priestess, and then still you are from playing from red coin, so yeah, just accept it.
Position for Full Tilt. And really, really to get infinite value on Onager, really.
Yeah,
Like 20
somebody
plus.
in chat must have kept the exact count. So chat, in 10 minutes we are expecting an answer. How many points
Yeah.
did the one machine generate?
But if you miss, you get banned, so good luck. Count carefully.
You're not the mod, right? So
I am.
so
That's
I didn't know about that condition, but yeah, fine. Anyone who says incorrect number,
nobody
none
nobody
will
reads the fine
control
print.
the count.
Nobody reads the fine print, bro. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so Full Tilt takes it into a longish round 3, mid-sized round 3 with the Siege with Hanselt. Still can resupply some of the leader charges with Radovid so that Hanselt, Foltest Pride gets insta-value. And for militarily to actually shine, you need units on the board.
There's
So, like,
not too many.
those units gonna be finished off before
Yep.
Military manages to do too much. Cintrian also spent all his leader charges already.
It's a bit early, but it might be looking over for Centurion. Because he's down. Like, look at the hand for Full Tilt. Gold, 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 Siege, Hensel. Oh, that's managed to maintain so many
Yeah.
good cards.
To hit the mark, we
There's
aim
even a
above the
Margarita
mark.
and War Chariot. How did he do that? Like Onager plus the ballistas, I guess.
Okay, Carabalista front row. When you don't have Hansel to leading your siege, you might accidentally spawn Carabalista on the front row. Unlucky for this, not golden, whatever is
Jade.
the Jade Necker, yeah.
Yeah, it's a meteorite necker, more likely. In any case. I mean, the cards are being played out. I guess Full Tilt can pay attention to the order of things.
Yeah,
Again, like,
there
look at this
goes.
Ravanan. Oh, brother. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay. The move ability is not that crucial, but fine.
It's a funny
five
combo.
points
Funny-
is 5 points.
It's a funny combo with the reinforced
Slay
ballista, right?
dragons.
Yeah.
'Tis our nightly duty.
Wow. +2, +2, +2.
It is unfortunate that it's only 4 units on the field for Centurion. And they are not gonna stay alive for long.
Yeah. Kimbolt is not only a good card, but also a good
What can I
tag.
do?
Having the soldier creating a pocket. Yeah, so the military is playing for 24. This is also 35 point play, so the game is deceptively far apart. Cintrian will bring it back, but it's just that Full Tilt kind of has 3 cards in hand at the moment.
Yep.
which
Plus,
will-
like, Onager.
yes.
Okay. lots of orders to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to ping though.
Yeah. Yeah.
The North, Temeri.
Okay, this one's funny. Is Vernon Roche a soldier? He is, right? Not that,
Yeah.
like, he is.
He denies the
He's
Carabalista.
denies the
but
Carabalista. Yeah.
Click,
That's a
click.
funny
I
one.
mean, yeah, you have all the orders, you must use them all, but sadly for Cintrian, this is not the moment for Militale. Like, he lost
Yep.
7 points on Militale being the first one, but yeah. Full
You
tilt.
don't often get to see a Militala deck that only has Militala and Priestess left at the end of the round. Only 2 units. Rough matchup for Militala, honestly, and Full Tilt played well, especially in round 1. Kind of sealed the fate.
Now
At
it's
that
about to get interesting though, because Nature's Gift doesn't have all this what Siege has with in terms of pin control. So the decks that were
Humans have
not
no place
successful
in
yet,
Broccolon.
both of them already featured once. So let's see who is the winner of the losers. Military is there, but also Snowdrop. Full Tilt draws are pretty good looking, I must say. Has all the golds, like almost all of them. Literally. Like a tutor. Eitne and Morender.
Alright,
Okay,
let's see.
so
I've no
I'm not sure the Vernon is a priority to get, but yeah, Full Tilt. I didn't pay attention, I was looking what... did Full Tilt just keep his hand? Or maybe Mulligan one card? Yeah, pretty decent pack of cards here. So Cintrian is playing Drakenborg, Mulligan the Eastred to pull him back immediately. No 6
Oh,
damage.
give me a second, sorry,
Yeah,
give me
no,
a second.
no problem. No dual Canal Guardian threat, so no 6 damage. At the moment for Full Tilt, so Eastred is safe, Cintrian is just floating it. Phyrexian is a card that Full Tilt missed in the previous game, so now extra symbiosis value is being generated. But what's the strategy? Like, you know that the Snowdrop Eastred gonna put a lot of points onto the board, so can you try and set up the answer? They won't be too good. But he goes for it, yeah. So there is the Dual Canal Guardian. 2 damage, Rebuke does
Do not
5,
test my patience.
and it forces Eastred click immediately. Kinda allows Rebuke dealing with the Radovid immediately as well.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
No
Yeah.
problem. So yeah,
Full Tilt.
Full
Right.
Tilt played the Canal Guardian, forcing the Eastred click immediately, otherwise it would have been rebuked. So we've seen that. Radovid is killed, so only 3 pincer maneuver charges. But now you're playing against the Snowdrop, Eastred on the board, trying to generate points.
Don't move, love, and maybe I'll spare you.
Oh, I mean, it's thematic, considering the match, the cutthroat.
And also it has an order ability, it's not the worst pick, right? Once
Yeah.
again, might play for some points. Yep. Eastred Snowdrop. Yep, nice, nice, nice. On the other hand, you have the Krishna getting a lot of value. Twin Canal Guardian. It's getting symbiosis, but it's not really able to remove many things, right?
Yeah, it just allowed to deny the east-red grid, so it was clicked at 2. At the same time, you probably still kill Radovid with the rebuke, so like, it was also a target from the call, so not the cheapest dual Canal Guardian we've
Right,
ever
right,
seen.
right.
So yeah, Cintrian got double Siege Master into his hand, which leads to the machine being
I'm an
dropped.
officer and a gentleman.
Yeah.
I pass on every
I don't know if you need double smoke them out. It's a swarm that we were talking about that was missing
But
until round 3.
now, yeah,
As you
not the
command,
ideal
Lady
timing.
of the Wood.
Right now I have a lot of units.
But yeah, Adalia and Double Mentor being in deck kind of forces you to spend your leaders on fixing your hand. Depopulating board a little bit. With a sniper pink of the Berserker. Oh, so people count
I
at
mean-
50 points, 49 points. I don't know if they're correct about that value.
It's around there. They can stay, they can stay.
Okay,
At
man.
least there was some guesses being made. Yeah. First small command being played, and it's good value, like 2 units on the board. Very good for CintrianLion. I think he's satisfied with the way this round is going so far. He does have like a dodgy hand, kind of ish. Moving on, right? Like the
Yeah,
teleportation.
if you want to get the Mentor, you probably also want to get Adale, and that's like all your leader charges gone in the round.
Exactly. Right,
There is
the
still like
optimal hand.
double nature, and there are symbiosis threats on the board, but Full Tilt actually decides that yeah, he's not leaving the round without Pokemon. Okay, and it looks like Cintrian is going into the leader charges immediately. He doesn't have to pick up Adale, he still has the second one,
Be yourselves.
the
Only
Mentor.
better.
But he gets the combo of the deck, so to say, instead of picking Adalia.
Yep.
Mentor. Might be happy
Oh.
getting carryover immediately.
It's carryover and the round, right? The round is still looking good for him.
And well, yeah. The snow
Hit the mark.
devotion
Above the mark.
gift snowdrop feels pretty free.
Different.
Growing.
This time around, it's such a different game from the previous one.
Yeah.
So different.
There is no Baron to just reset you and allow the victory of the round at a lower cost.
Hey there, Mr. Frog.
There is also the board space problem. Like, you cannot really frog anymore. And
Yep,
your
that is true.
seamless also, like, you'll have to play double circle of life if you just want to. So yeah, it's a Full Tilt is preparing to pass.
Hopefully deep, yeah, deep part of the round. You can.
A lot of vitality, so that's
That is
putting
so
him
much
at
vitality.
110 points. So Cintrian needs a 40-point play here.
Is it reachable? What stage is Melitele in? Is it going to boost the board?
I think it should boost the board now, but I might have been mistaken about it. And the
Line up.
board boost doesn't... It's very close.
Well, well.
Ah,
one
it's a
more
spawn,
dead freak to
okay.
report.
5p card. So yeah, Full Tilt is very happy that he was allowed to leave. It was
Yep.
like 12 points.
Centurion will take the round, it's just not uneven, right?
Yeah, 6, 10.
Next is boost,
Wait.
right? Is
Yeah,
this the
now
boost
it
next?
should be spawn. Nah, 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 nah.
Ooh,
So it was a spawn. So the next one is back.
So it's very.
Boost
Oh, that's
self.
interesting.
So yeah, he's playing.
Temeria.
Yikes.
Okay. So he decided to do the Temeria.
It's enough? No.
It's not
Oh,
enough.
That's all game. That is game right there.
I mean, he clicks, gets a win,
Yes.
but his deck, I can show you guys. There is the priestess with 5 charges.
That is game.
Oi, oi. -2 cards. Okay, fair enough. Mahakampas is not there, but you are not not doing much with it. Like you still grow your priestess a little bit. You have no leader charges as well.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That was so unfortunate. The Chrome cycling really got him. It's not a. What a shame. What a shame, right? Like
Yeah.
leader ability plus the Crones. 2 cards down. You do have the round, but it is such a bad position to be in. The Centurion. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, and now Full Tilt is sitting with Seamless and Aetna. Either of them is probably similar in points to the priestess you have, so like,
I don't like. What is he shuffling? A priestess?
yeah, you don't even have the second unit to like buff it by 1.
Not a good spot. I don't want to call it early, but yeah. We can watch it play out, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, and Full Tilt says that I don't really need all the cards in the world to win this one. I know that you have like teleportations and other stuff, so
Anything
Aetna
is-
will be enough in the next
This
round.
bountiful harvest, right? The boosts on Aethna. If she gets transformed, that those points are null.
No, they are staying now. I think
Staying?
one of the last changes project made to the evolving card. It might be even in the text, right? Somewhere. Okay, let's see. The frogs were played. 20 points. Necromancy is not making 20 points, so I'm not searching the text when we are about to witness
Find
it.
out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Cintrian has 9 charges on the priestess. He's drawing his entire deck, so yeah, 14 now.
Well, I mean, yeah, end of the semifinals and looking fairly one-sided at the moment. But this Ethne alone, as you said, it does stick. The boost in hand and
Yeah. Good luck beating this. Cintrian also doesn't have the vial anymore, so teleportation on the priestess is like one way to do it. But you need to buff her to gain the zeal, and if you don't, there is a circle, there is a rebuke.
Lady Esne won't let us talk to
But even with the teleportation on the charges, it wouldn't matter too much. It just trying to figure out how was it winnable. If it didn't go as badly for Cintrian as it went.
like this priestess needs a unit to buff.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
what
the
to say.
necromancy is giving you a unit.
It's still not a good choice of units. Maybe the Kerak guy. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's just watch it play out, honestly. A moment of silence, you could call it, for Cintrian.
Oi oi oi, looking at chat, Symbiosis is cooked here, Military on top deck, rough matchup for Gift. Little
I
bait.
agree, bro. I agree.
I mean, we were expecting this to be the harder one for Gift.
It's just the end of the round 1.
Yep.
That changed things, that changed everything. Oh, good teleportation. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is the charges are there, but Rebuke is here
Yeah.
to cancel and your artifact.
That's
Compression.
a negative teleportation. That's a horrible one. Yeah. Well, Full Tilt goes to the finals.
Yeah. So Lemon against Full Tilt will be, unless we still cannot call it until the screen matches what we're saying. Yeah, so Cintrian is passing, Blue wins the game, and we congratulate Full Tilt on this victory.
Exactly. Very impressive win. Game 5, Full Tilt in the finals against Lemon. Very interesting tournament overall.
Yeah.
Full Tilt has not played in a while, at least in a tournament setting. Neither has Lemon. He's been casting, so
yeah, Full Tilt probably participated in World Cup, and then maybe one winner takes all right back. For now, go to YouTube and like the stream there if you have.